chilly, but you gotta get up. 19 minutes after 7 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in this Monday morning, March 30th, 2015. Broadcasting live from the Paddock Mall, where it is a chilly 40 degrees, believe it or not.
Yeah, it feels refreshing. I like it.
Good morning, Robin. How are you?
Good. Good morning, Larry. How are you?
Back from the weekend.
Yep.
Now we're in the strong end. See,
exactly.
that was the weak one. Now it's the strong one. Feels like the weekend is stronger than the strong end sometimes.
Yes, it does. We had a good weekend.
40 degrees. Temperatures rising today to almost 80. So this say goodbye to the cold weather. This is the last hurrah of winter.
Yes, it is.
The last hurrah. This is it.
Yep.
Enjoy it today because it's gone.
Yep.
It's gone in a few hours. It'll be gone.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that. I'm ready for the warmer temperatures to be here for a while. But then, of course, I get tired of them, too. I'm a very fickle man.
I take every day as a blessing, so I'm okay with the weather.
Such a philosopher you are.
Oh, that's just me.
That is you. All right, I got a few things to talk about today. I don't know how debatable gambling is. Our legislators are debating it. The real debate is not really, however, the real debate is not whether we will have casinos in Ocala or even slot machines at OBS or anything like that. Not right now anyway, because the Florida legislators ended their discussion about it with no commitment to take up a bill on any vote regarding that. So whatever debate there was bubbling under the Hot 100 up in Tallahassee. Bubbling under the Hot 100.
I love that.
It's an old Billboard term. But anyway, so that's obviously put to bed. However, they are debating another gambling issue behind closed doors, it says here in the Miami Herald.
Oh, that's not surprising.
But this is regarding the contract that the state has with the Compact. Not really sure what the difference is. That expires in July with the Seminole tribe. So we'll talk about that at 7:35.
Okay.
7:35. What it really means for you and me. What does it really mean for the average person? I mean, there's two ways to look at this. A, it gives you an opportunity to gamble, which may be fun.
Right.
Maybe you may view that as fun. You may view that as very dangerous. That's one debate. The other debate is how much money does it put into the into the state? How much does it subsidize tax money? Of course, they spend it any way they want anyway. So
Sure they do.
I know it's kind of a weird topic. News Bites at 8:35. That's when we simply read the news, don't offer any commentary, and just move on with our lives.
Yep.
Bern Pareso brightens the studio at 9:05. She comes in here every morning, and she talks to us about medical providers and things we should be doing to keep ourselves healthy. And she's the president and CEO of GFA Inc., which stands for Good for All Incorporated. Valerie Diamond is coming on at 9:35. She spent 7 years as an exotic dancer in Las Vegas.
Yep.
I get to talk to her about that.
I know. She had to raise a family. So
There's
that's
nothing
what
I
she
can
did.
say to her that she hasn't heard before.
I don't know. You come up with some pretty cool sayings.
She now works in real estate. Her book is called
Yeah.
Stilettos in Vegas. It's her memoir.
Yeah.
Stilettos in Vegas.
Looking forward to this interview.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
10,
it's great.
10:05, auto repair with personal care. Matt Gibbs will be in the studio. You might remember last week Matt was here. You might remember Matt was here last week, and we had to cut the show short because there
That's
was
right.
a bomb scare.
Exactly. But we were going to stay here and do it, and Matt was willing. You and Matt were chatting, and then the police came and said, nope,
You can't do it.
have to leave,
Yep.
cannot be here at all.
So Matt will be here.
That was
Answer your
disappointing.
car questions.
Yeah. Pretty
Robert
exciting with Matt.
Butner at 10:35. He is an attorney in U.S. federal courts, and he's written a book. It's called Balance Point. It's a thriller science fiction novel, but he also wants to talk to us about our world since September 11th, 2001. He says we are moving toward being an Orwellian society. Or maybe he's not saying that, but he's asking that, which is kind of implying that he's saying it. MJ Rose at 11:05. MJ is a New York Times bestselling author, the co-president and founding board member of an organization called International Thriller Writers, which is what we're talking about. The book is called The Witch of Painted Sorrows.
Yeah. I like the title.
Sounds like a
Good
song.
book.
Sounds like a song. Dr. Louis J. DeGennaro. At 11:20, he's producing the new Ken Burns documentary called "Cancer: The Emperor of All Maladies."
Yep.
The topic will be about leukemia and the Lymphoma Society, etc. So, fun
Very
with Joe today.
interesting.
I have some recordings of some voices that have made history, people who have been historically significant to us as Americans and as residents of planet Earth.
Okay, excellent.
So I'll play you a sound bite. Some of them go back to a time when I didn't even know there were recorders, but I guess
Wow.
there were because I have the voices of some of them. I won't
That's
tell you
interesting.
who they are.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
So but that's your job. Your job is to tell me who they are, and much of it is in the context of what they say. So these are great sound bites, not only just from the sound of the voices, but from the content of what they say. Tom Davis is expected to be in here.
Yep.
If he's not in here, he'll be on the phone with us. Tom Davis, of course, from LifeSout Community Blood Centers. Galen Unold, who normally calls in from LifeSouth, is in Belize.
Yes, with his family.
family, doing something wonderful, which is spending time with his family.
On vacation.
Tom and Robin and I are old enough that we don't have little ones right now.
No.
But anyway, so Tom will be here. And the topic is Easter. I have some interesting Easter trivia. Easter is next Sunday.
Yes, it is.
Next Sunday.
Yep. Coming up.
Good Friday is this Friday.
Yep.
Maundy Thursday is this Thursday.
Yep.
Did you ever hear about Maundy Money?
No.
Never heard of Maundy
Never
Money?
have.
Well, I'm going to tell you
What is
about
it?
it. It's part of
okay.
it's part of what we're talking about with Tom.
Okay.
Maundy Money. I never got Maundy Money.
I never have either.
Or the Seminole Santas. Have you heard of this? Well, hold
The
on.
Seminole Santas?
Semina. Or Samina. Samina Santa.
Samina Santa.
Have you ever heard the Samina Santa?
No.
It's something they do in Spain
Oh,
on Easter.
okay. Okay.
Or this week. I'm sorry, this whole week.
It's
the week.
Passover week.
Well, but they call
Holy Week, that's what this is. Holy
This is Holy Week for us. It's Semina
Yes.
Santa, or however you pronounce it,
Okay.
over in Spain.
Okay.
I'll tell you what it is. I'll tell you when we-
Okay, I
when we get
can't
there.
wait. I'm looking forward to it.
All right, some things in the news. This very troubling, heartbreaking story out of South Florida. A van crash in Glades County has killed 8 adults, injured 10 other people. That, according to the Highway Patrol, in the statement they released just, about maybe not even an hour ago.
Gosh.
This was down in South Florida. The van apparently was traveling east on State Road 78. It ran a stop sign on U.S. Highway 27 early this morning. It then traveled across all 4 lanes of US 27, crossing a concrete median and stopped in a ditch that was partially filled with water. The large conversion van is affiliated with a church out of Fort Pierce.
Oh, my God.
The group was returning from a trip to Fort Myers. Officials are not releasing the name of the church, nor the names of the victims, because nobody's been notified yet.
Oh, how horrible.
Of the passengers, all were adults except for a 4-year-old child who is now in stable condition.
Oh, thank God.
The injured are being treated at 4 different hospitals and 2 are in critical condition. The driver was killed in the crash. Original estimates show that the van is likely to have been built to seat about 16 people. Authorities think some of the passengers were wearing seatbelts, but anyway, so 8... Did I say 8 people died?
8.
8 people
8
died.
died.
10 other people were injured. A van, obviously, in a church outing.
But the driver wasn't paying attention, so he ran the
Something
stop
happened.
sign, or
Well,
she ran it.
Early this morning, you know how people get
God.
sleepy driving, you know?
Yeah,
Don't
but
ever drive sleepy. Driving sleepy is as bad as driving drunk. It's
Yeah.
as bad as driving drunk. I will never forget the time I was on the highway. I was with you. We were coming back from someplace in the nighttime hours. I don't know if it was early morning or late at night.
Orlando or Cape Caribe. I can't
And there was
remember.
a van or something coming up behind us, and we were in the right lane, and I knew this guy's not stopping, nor is he going around. And I pulled in. We were going 60 or 70 miles an hour, whatever the speed limit is, or was.
Yeah.
Pulled over to into the what do you call it? The shoulder,
shoulder.
the paved shoulder.
Yeah.
And the guy just went right through as if we weren't there. I mean,
Yeah.
if I hadn't pulled over, he would have crashed directly into us. I believe he fell asleep with his cruise control on.
Yes.
Or fell asleep, period, and was
Yeah.
driving.
Right.
I called one time. I called the highway patrol. While I was driving, I said, "There's a guy driving sleeping." And he was. It looked like he was sleeping to me, but
Oh, my
well,
God.
nothing we can do.
Yeah. of
What do you
course
do?
not.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, you can't. You can't until there's an accident. Pray nobody.
All right. March Madness for the sports fans out there. Let's see. Fantastic Four. Kentucky, Duke, Michigan State, and Wisconsin. Those are the final four.
Okay.
Wow, Wisconsin made it to the end, Robin.
Yeah.
Wow, good for them.
And Duke, too. Kentucky.
They'll face off in the Final Four in Indianapolis. The first tip-off on Saturday. Duke versus Michigan. Then top seed Kentucky battles Wisconsin. Kentucky is undefeated this season.
Gosh, nice.
But since you're Wisconsin, I root with you.
There you
go. And your cheesehead friends.
Badgers.
All right, we'll be right back.
Fox News Radio, I'm Steve Rappaport. The Florida Highway Patrol saying 8 people died and 10 others were injured in a van accident. Authorities say the van ran through a stop sign, crossed all lanes of a highway, and then landed in a canal. Federal prosecutors are expected to wrap up their case today in the trial of Boston Marathon bombing suspect Johar Tsarnaev.
In opening arguments, Tsarnaev's attorneys admitted that he and his late brother set off pressure cooker bombs at the 2013 marathon. The defense has said their case could take just 2 to 3 days. Their goal is to show Johar was influenced by his brother in order to avoid the death penalty.
Fox Radio's Bill Marcus in Boston. The main man at Martinsville
gets to the bumper, crosses over. Hamlin, he gives Hamlin a hit, and Denny holds on to win.
A call on Fox Sports 1. Brad Keselowski finishing second, followed by Daytona 500 winner Joey Logano. Fox News. We report, you decide.
Fox News on your time. The Fox News iPad app is ready to go with all the great features from FoxNews.com and our iPhone app optimized specifically for your iPad. Watch the latest clips from your favorite Fox News shows. Personalize the app by creating your own newscast using the video playlist. Listen to Fox News Radio live. Get local weather forecasts. And it's all free. Go to foxnews2go.mobi. That's foxnews2go.mobi.
Some people would call him a loser. He ran for state office. He was beaten. He started a business. He failed. He ran for Congress. He lost. He was nominated for vice president. He lost again. But he knew only those who never tried are the real losers. And Abraham Lincoln was no loser. Persistence. Pass it on. From the Foundation for a Better Life at values.com.
Are you tired of not using your home's outdoor space for entertaining or relaxation because of all the bugs and leaves? Consider adding a beautiful screen room or glass enclosure. We are Superior Aluminum and Design, a family-owned and operated business with 20 years experience in the aluminum industry, and we are accredited by the Better Business Bureau. If you appreciate superior workmanship, call Superior Aluminum and Design at 817-8058 or visit us on the web at superiораluminumdesign.com.
One of the most common questions those nearing retirement are asking, will I outlive my money? Retirement questions like these and many more will be answered every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. on Planning for a Better and Safer Retirement with hosts Francois and Julian Pozenet. Francois and Julian will help you put your retirement puzzle together. Catch Planning for a Better and Safer Retirement Saturdays at 9 a.m. on Ocala's News Talk, The Source 96.3 FM and 1370 AM.
Hi, Danny Warfel here. Get moving with Florida Credit Union's fast and easy loan approval process.
Let Florida Credit Union start up a new car loan for you today. No more waiting, hassles, or stop signs. You can even apply online. With a strong financial team behind you, you can enjoy great rates and fast approvals.
It's all about personalized service and a streamlined process.
Florida Credit Union, connecting your money to your life.
Real estate is the largest and most personal investment that any of us will ever make. Be sure to tune in Tuesdays at 10 a.m. when Bob Kennedy, owner of Berkshire Hathaway Home Team Realty, will be answering your questions and discussing real estate. So remember, that's Tuesdays at 10 a.m. Call 622-9622 with your questions. It pays to be an informed buyer or seller. This is news you can use from Berkshire Hathaway Home Team Realty and your friends here at WOCA.
Career Source, Citrus, Levy, Marion brings together business and community partners, economic development leaders, and educational providers to connect employers with qualified, skilled talent and job seekers with employment and career development opportunities. Tune in the first and third Wednesday of each month at 9:30 a.m. to Career Source Citrus, Levy, Marion, and learn how they can help you.
Here's what you may have missed on the John Tesh Radio Show.
In a study involving more than 2,000 people, those with slimmer waistlines showed higher cognitive ability than those who were overweight or obese. Our pets improve our character and make us much better people. If your partner's the one who's stressed out, we know that you will be 25% more likely to be affected than a stranger would be. Yeah, be careful because stress is contagious.
Intelligence for your life on the John Tesh Radio Show. Don't miss this stuff.
Thank you. 25 minutes before 8 o'clock. Looks like a really beautiful morning, doesn't it, Robin?
Yeah, it does.
Beautiful.
It really does.
Monday morning. I don't see a cloud in the sky through this piece of the window here.
No, it's gorgeous.
Nice. It's 40 degrees, cool, but it's going to get close to 80 today, if not 80.
Oh, my.
So not a bad day. Welcome to Florida. If it was colder than you thought it would be, don't worry. It'll fix itself today.
Yeah, the visitors don't care. They're on spring break, and they're 100-degree body temperature the whole time, so they're fine.
So, there's this car. I don't know if it ever made it, but there was this car that was driving itself from San Francisco to the East Coast, I think to New York. And there was a driver in it.
Oh, okay.
But it was theoretically going to drive itself all the way across the country. I don't know if it ever made it. It should have by now.
Yeah.
I mean, you would think so. But anyway, and we have a lot of fun talking about these self-driving cars and speculating on them, et cetera, et cetera. The one serious thought, though, regarding them is this accident down in South Florida that is in the news this morning with these horrible, I mean, there's always a horrible accident. There's always something, right? No matter where you are. I wonder if they would literally no longer happen. I wonder if there's going to be a point in time when cars are designed in such a way that an accident is so rare, if ever. It's possible. I mean, anything. They say imagine anything and you could make it happen, right?
Exactly.
So that's what we imagine. Well, I think we as people, we as people want to have our hands on the steering wheel, but if you say, I want to drive, but I don't want anybody else to drive.
Yeah, right.
I want to be the only one out there with my hands on the steering wheel. I wonder if the highway patrol would also be self-driven. In other words, you're chasing somebody. How would that work? How would a bad guy even try to get away?
Yeah, exactly.
How would you even lead police on a chase if you're in a vehicle that's smart and says, no, sorry, can't go fast?
That's where manual override comes in.
Somebody would rig the car to do stuff like that, and that's probably where the accidents would happen, was with people who were messing with them. But anyway, I mean, it's such a horrible story out of South Florida. I would like to see the day that we don't see those stories at all. I mean, human unkindness, human evil upon other humans is bad enough, and that's probably never going to stop. But at least, and you're never going to stop nature. You're never going to stop tornadoes and earthquakes and hurricanes, I guess. I mean, it's just hard to imagine that you could. But you might be able to stop motor vehicle accidents. You might be able to.
That would be wonderful.
That might be absolutely possible to put an end to that.
That would be great.
Were there? I know this is a silly question and probably just a stupid question, which is the same thing. But I wonder if, like in the days of just horse and carriages, were there horse and carriage accidents with fatalities? Like did horses and carriages collide? And like was there some news guy saying, two carriages collided and some people are dead?
Wouldn't that have been something?
It might have happened, right?
Well, I could imagine because people, horses go fast and they have those carriage
You think.
races and things. So
You think people would crazy drivers.
Yeah, they're careless drivers.
You think they were yelling at each other? Get off the road, you stupid cat.
I think so. I think so. One guy was probably not happy, so he, put his horse into high gear to pass him.
And the horse would say, no way, I'm done. No way.
Yeah.
I'm not running. I'm not running. Forget it. You just killed somebody. Get off of me.
Yeah, I think.
All right, so let's see. We wanted to talk about the debate. The debate with
the gambling.
The gambling debate.
And the Seminole trial.
First, however, let me tell you something. We are trying to raise money for the Marion County Literacy Council.
Yep.
And we had another opportunity to do one of our Oompa surprises on Saturday. Maria, whose name turns out is Connie.
Yep.
We've been calling her by the wrong name all this time.
Yeah.
But she's from the Special Olympics. She had requested us to do an Oompa surprise Saturday morning at the Marion Therapeutic Riding Association. So we went out there. It was kind of fun.
Because they had the Special Olympics equestrian event out there.
Right.
So it really wonderful to see the Special Olympics
So
athletes.
just a quick reminder that Robert and I are available to perform at your bidding.
Yep.
Jim Ross, we met Jim Ross on Saturday. I don't think I had ever met him before other than real briefly. Maybe at the Student Media Festival we did.
We could have.
But anyway, Jim works for the Star Banner, and he's working as a butler for $25 an hour, also to raise money for the Marion County Literacy Council. So you can hire a butler, and you can hire 2 strolling musicians.
That's right.
At your event. Now, our cost is up to you. Jim is charging $25 an hour.
Yep.
And, of course, all the money goes to the Literacy Council. Our deal is you just hire us, whatever you feel like giving us a check for. The check has to be made out to the Literacy Council. But
Yep.
that would be a fun idea, wouldn't it, to have a butler and 2 strolling musicians?
That'd be real fun. And Jim is so great. He'll buttle. He'll even
He'll buttle.
yeah. And he'll even travel. He'll pick up library books for you from the library.
That's what he said. Yeah.
Or return them for you. He's
Yeah.
really a great guy. Just ask him. He'll.
So,
do
and I don't know if Dave Schlenker did some photographs on Saturday.
Yep.
He had like a JPEG party, he called it, and then we went. It was $10. Not bad for a professional photographer.
Yeah.
Took a nice
Per
picture of us
photo,
with our
yeah.
musical instruments. Got rid of the blemish on my nose.
Dave's very talented. We'll have to see if he's going to do it again.
Yeah, so he must have raised a couple $100, I would think, on
I would
Saturday.
think so, yeah.
So not bad. And I know there's a sky watching thing. In fact, there's a wine and cheese and sky watching event.
Yeah.
We'll have to find the details on that.
Yep.
But I think if you go to marionliteracy.org, and also Dr. Tim Conway.
Yes.
He's auctioning off a couple of iPad minis.
Yep.
iPad minis.
iPad minis, 2 of them.
So the way you buy a raffle ticket for those, he's not auctioning, he's raffling them though. So the way you buy a raffle ticket, you can buy a raffle ticket for $1, and here's all you need to do. Go to marionliteracy.org. There's a place on the bottom of the page where you donate, I think through PayPal.
Yes.
And if you donate $1, you'll get a receipt from your PayPal thing on your email. Forward him the receipt, and you'll be in the running for one of those 2 iPad minis, which I think are valued at $200 a piece.
Yeah.
I think.
And each entry is $1.
Each entry is $1.
So you can, pay $50 and have 50 entries
Right.
for the iPad mini.
Thank you for clearing that up. Yes. Now, what is Dr. Conway's email address?
Tom.
I don't know. Hey, Tom. I don't know what but if you call us, we'll find it for you.
He's at the Morris Center here in Ocala.
Yeah. So and there are other
Give
things
them a
too that
call.
you can do to help out the Literacy Council. But those are the ones. And of course, we support all of them, but we want you to help us with ours.
Exactly.
Hi, Tom.
There's Tom.
Tom Davis
Come on
is in the
have a
studio.
seat Wherever
Good morning.
you want.
The king of all Ocala media.
Yeah, that's Tom.
Oh, he hates that, doesn't he?
No,
Do you hate
it's
that?
great.
No, you're on
great
TV. You're on a couple of radio stations. You do everything. You were
You have
MC at some event.
And you have your own radio show. I mean, oh my gosh, Tom. He's amazing.
Well, you are.
He's humble.
We're not
too.
on TV. We don't MC anything. We're oompaing.
Yes.
Yes, but you oompa for Literacy Council.
That's right. And you're on the board of so many things. You're what are you, a lion? No.
You're an ambassador for LifeSout.
Ambassador for the Ocala Chamber.
The chamber. That's right. How you doing?
Doing fine. How are you doing?
Are
this
you
morning?
jealous? Galen's in Belize.
I am. I wish I was there. My wife and I were talking about it over the weekend. We got to go.
Yes, you do.
Gotta go somewhere.
Yes, somewhere.
Just go to Daytona. Anything.
Anything's
better than just sitting here.
Yeah.
Have you seen our cartoons we've been producing?
No, I haven't.
No, I'll tell you about it later.
Okay.
So you want to join us for this? We're talking about a debate that our legislators in in Tallahassee are having regarding gambling in the state of Florida.
Yeah, I briefly heard it on the way in.
Yeah. So let's see. In Florida, if you're looking for Vegas-style gambling, you can only find it at a handful of casinos run by the Seminole Indian tribe.
Mm-hmm.
Right? We've been to 2 of them.
Yes.
Right? One in Tampa.
Uh-huh.
I've been to that one.
Oh, no, I've only been to that one. I haven't been to two of them. Have you been to?
Oh, okay.
I've only been to the one in Tampa.
Have you ever won anything in them?
No.
I don't think I have either.
No. No, they didn't get those great big buildings and all of that, because they're giving away money.
That's right. Anyway, the deal with the Seminole tribe is up for renewal in July. And let's see, one of our legislators, I think it's a lady, she's pushing to open the door for even more gaming, including giant resort casinos. Proponents of Vegas-style resort casinos could funnel hundreds of millions of dollars in new revenue to Florida. It's always what they say.
It's always.
It's always what they say. Which is why House Majority Leader Dana Young, a Republican from Tampa, is filing a controversial bill to legalize them.
There you go.
The bill would mean scrapping... Stop it. All right, we have to take a break. I always forget this. I'm never going to figure this out. Okay, we'll be right back. Tom Davis is here.
Yay!
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. Beautiful day today with plenty of sunshine, the high 75 to 79. Tonight will be mainly clear with a low of 54 and then about 60 along the coast. Tomorrow, partly sunny and a bit warmer, the high 78 to 82. On Wednesday, intervals of clouds and sunshine, the high between 80 and 84. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Denny Hamlin wins at Martinsville. I'm Joe Moore. This is the Monday Morning Race Refresher, brought to you by Coca-Cola. Open a Coke and enjoy the race.
Tony Stewart and Joey Logano shopping together at the store. You two must be best friends.
No. We're here with all the drivers from the Coca-Cola racing family.
Racing family? So you're brothers. That's the best kind of best buddies.
Co-workers.
Working together to stick together.
I think we should go. Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
I knew it. You two should get a friendship bracelet.
Coca-Cola. Open happiness. Official soft drink of NASCAR.
Denny Hamlin had to fight in the closing laps to hold on to the top spot, but he did it and scored the win, his fifth on Sunday at Martinsville Speedway in Virginia.
Every time we got to the lead, our car just got so loose that it was very hard for me to hang on to it. But the success I've had at this racetrack comes from watching guys like Bugs Harefield, Roy Hendrick, Ray Hendrick, Eddie Johnson, and those guys that I idolized growing up racing late models and showed me the way to short track race. And this win's for guys like that.
It was the first win for Denny Hamlin since he won last spring at Talladega, and the first win for Toyota since then. Brad Keselowski came in second on Sunday. Joey Logano was third. Then Matt Kenseth and David Reagan sitting in for Kyle Busch. Martin Truex finished sixth. Seventh was Danica Patrick, followed by Kevin Harvick, Jeff Gordon, and Jamie McMurray. In the points, Kevin Harvick leads the way by 24 over Joey Logano. Martin Truex is third, Brad Keselowski fourth, and Casey Kane fifth. The series takes the week off next week for Easter. Then it's on to the mile and a half, Texas Motor Speedway. That's the Monday Morning Race Refresher. I'm Joe Moore on the Motor Racing Network.
Hey, Matt, I know Sunrise Automotive does auto stuff, but I need some tires for my truck. Can you recommend someone?
Yes, I can. We do that.
No, I mean I need them installed and balanced and all that.
Yep, we do that.
Well, my son needed his windows tinted.
Yep, we do that.
I need my seat replaced.
Yep, we do that too.
I need a new roof line, and a new spoiler, and a new trunk.
We can even do that too.
Okay, I get it. I suppose you can also do a radio show too, huh?
Well, as a matter of fact, join me every Monday at 10 for auto repair with personal care here on The Source.
Of course you do.
All right, 12 minutes before 8 o'clock. Nice-looking Monday morning. Tom Davis is joining Robin and I. Tom, of course, represents LifeSout and a whole lot of other things, including the Vietnam War veterans. We just found out you are a Vietnam War veteran.
I am.
And you went to the event yesterday?
I did. It was a wonderful event. Jeffrey Askew from the county Veterans Service did a great job of putting things together.
Oh, awesome.
And it was very emotional. Mm-hmm. Very emotional.
You should be in here on Thursdays for the Veteran Show. You're busy doing something else?
you know, they want me to work every now and then. You know?
So that was nice that they did that. Is that the first time Ocala has done something like that?
No, they've done it. They've done something every year, and I believe it was 3 years ago was the very first one.
Okay.
2011, I think.
Yeah, the official welcome home. That I think Congress had something to do with that.
So we were talking during the break, and I asked you, because the Vietnam War veterans who came back were spit on, were called baby killers, et cetera, et cetera. So I was asking you, who do you blame for that sentiment?
And I mentioned that I had never really thought about assigning blame to that. You know, I thought that there was no direction as to why we were there, you know, from the government, and all of the, you know, the social things that were going on was just anti.
And a lot of the music. See, I've heard people express that the Woodstock generation, the music that I actually liked.
Yeah, me too.
Was partially to blame because of some of the chanting. You know, 1, 2, 3. What are we fighting for? But at the same time, it's not it wasn't unreal to say that when nobody knew what we were fighting for.
Exactly. You know, the country Joe McDonald song, 1, 2, 3. What are we fighting for? And then the Crosby, Stills and Nash, the 4 Dead in Ohio.
Yeah. Right.
You know, things like this kind of. I wouldn't say blame, but it also just perpetuated it a little. Yeah. So,
well, anyway, thank you for your service.
Well, thank you, sir.
I don't think I ever realized that you were a Vietnam vet. Joe Martone is a Vietnam vet.
I know. He and I were over there about the same time.
Was he there yesterday at the park?
I did not see him. And I also found out yesterday that Commissioner Arnett, he and I were there at the same time for about the same period of time.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Isn't that something?
Wow.
Because he was there for over 2 years, and so was I.
Wow.
During the same months and everything. Of course, I didn't know him.
Do you know what's interesting? I want to tell you an interesting thing. See if you can relate to this. One of the days on the veteran show, I think Hank asked the Vietnam vets that were in the room, and there were a lot of guys in the room that day, to give us one of the memories of Vietnam. And they all said beautiful things, like the beautiful sunrises.
The place is beautiful.
They were talking about it, and they weren't mentioning the war at all.
No, because you remember the good parts, and you try to push away the bad parts. And so I was in the Navy like Joe, and you know, so I was floating around. But some of the sunrises and sunsets. You know, just beautiful. You know, I got on land there several times, and you know, it's a beautiful place. You know, I don't want to go back, but
you don't. They say it's a tourist attraction now.
It is.
Wow.
A friend of mine who's big in the VFW, he went over there, had a wonderful time, played golf, and you know.
Isn't that so? I don't know what the word is. Not ironic, but so. Something. There's a word there about playing golf in a place where you were fighting a war.
Yeah, I guess the ironic would be part of it.
I guess that's a good word. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they said it was a 50-year celebration yesterday too. So.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it was
because
huge
50 years where we officially went in.
Yeah.
You know, prior to 65, I think it was just advisors, quote unquote advisors.
Yes.
Over there.
So it was phenomenal. My mother said she was so happy she went.
Yeah. I wasn't going to go. My wife said, "Hey, we're going."
No,
okay.
I'm glad she said that, because that was an event.
And you enlisted, so
Yes.
that's also worthy of pointing out, right?
Yes, I think it is, because we're doing our duty to our country.
So even though you didn't know specifically what you were fighting for, I mean, we are always told it's always to defend democracy and our right to freedom.
Yes.
Somehow, indirectly, that was a threat to our freedom.
At that time, it was to prevent the spread of communism.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Which has had a spread, or you know, it could have affected us.
It could have. Anyhow.
So you might not be allowed to gamble. So I'm getting back to the gambling.
Oh, getting back to the gambling thing. Yes.
Do you gamble? Do you like to gamble?
You know, I will take. If I go to Las Vegas or someplace, I'll take $100 or so, and when that's gone, I'm done. Because a long time ago, I hit a big jackpot in Las Vegas for, I think it was $1,500,
Wow.
which is, I thought it was big.
Right,
just something
that is
that's not
big.
And I was up there on business, and I hit this jackpot. I went, wow, and haven't won squat since.
Did you bet it all away after you won it?
No.
Oh, yeah. You left Vegas with the 1,500?
Absolutely.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah.
That's great.
Do you know what they say? They say that these boats that go out off of
Cape Canaveral and also out of Tampa.
See, that sounds like fun because you don't have to gamble, but the boats are really cheap because people gamble.
Right.
Isn't that what they say?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But, there's nothing else to do. I've been out there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. My wife was in gambling, and I'm going, ba-dum, 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 ba-dum.
Oh, is there food there or just?
Yeah, there was food, but how much food are you going to eat?
Women like
that's
gambling.
true.
Yeah,
There's something about gambling in women. It's kind of like a strip club with men. There's just something unexplained.
Women love those slots.
Yeah, they do. They do.
It is. I don't understand it, but not that I haven't put a few quarters in the slot machine.
Oh, I have too, but I don't know. I just don't.
Although we had a guy on the radio who was a real addict at gambling. It really controlled his life, ruined his life. And he wrote a book about how it finally. And he was in his 80s, right?
Yes.
He was up there.
Yes.
He finally quit. And his wife was the main reason he quit, and she stuck with him while all through the horrible things he was putting up for mortgage. He had to sell things like houses. Yeah.
Oh,
It was awful.
Well, I have also heard. See, I used to go to Vegas a lot on business, like once a month I would go. So I've been to the back of the house on most of those places. But I had heard that they will pay off these big hotels in like 6 months to a year.
Makes sense.
Because of the gambling?
Because of the gambling. So, I look at it this way. I say, why am I giving them all this money? Because they're not
helping.
giving it back.
Right. But what you get in exchange for that money is a game. You get to play a game.
You get to play a game.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's like the Florida lottery. People are buy
That's right.
tickets every day. They buy tickets.
I know.
So
I buy
same
lottery
thing.
tickets.
So they might as well pass the law.
Yeah.
What's the most you ever won on a lottery ticket?
I think one time in Arizona I won $1,000.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think I won 80. I think 80 was the most I ever won.
Mm-hmm.
Scratch-off ticket, I think.
Yeah.
If I remember right.
Nice.
So do you agree with Disney? Disney says that new casinos would draw vacationers away from the roller coasters and other theme park attractions. I don't think so.
No, that's not going to happen.
No, because the families are going to go to Disney.
Because I don't think, I don't think the guy who wants to go to a casino doesn't go to Disney.
No.
Exactly.
Those people say, I'll go to Vegas. They're not coming.
And saying if you go to Las Vegas, you have all of those, the roller coasters and the attractions.
Right.
And all
No, you
that
have
with
them.
it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, so they coexist there.
They coexist there.
But they usually don't bring the kids. Some people have the family vacations in Vegas.
Yeah, there's
but
a lot of family things going on in Vegas. There's a lot of family things. So
I think the theme parks will survive, though. That's not going to draw because the
I
people
think
that
so,
don't,
too.
like Larry said, that they don't come here now because of the theme park. But they would come because of the gambling.
Well, I also look at it this way. They want to put because a casino on every beach or something. Whatever you were talking about. Well, look what's happening to Atlantic City. The casinos are closing.
They're folding up.
I wonder why.
They're folding up.
Because they're not.
Because it's not a novelty anymore.
It's not a novelty. They're not attracting the people.
Yeah.
They've got the big Indian casino in Connecticut, which is the biggest casino in the world or something.
Really?
And people aren't going to Atlantic City, so it's folding up. And I think if you saturate the area with those kind of establishments.
Well, isn't that actually wonderful? Isn't that exactly what we want? We want in a capitalistic society. We want things that people want to exist because people want them. You vote with your dollar.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
if you don't want it, you don't show up, and it goes away.
But how much are the Indians giving back? I don't know.
Oh, I actually have that number. Hold on.
Do you?
Yeah,
You know,
it's in the story.
There's this about the Florida lottery. Helping education.
Yeah.
There's all these questions that keep popping up. How much is going to education?
I know.
Well, I don't know.
Every time, but whenever I ask somebody who might know the answer to it, they say, "Oh, let me show you the statistics," and they'll tell you these numbers, and then you find out, well, those numbers existed before the lottery.
Yeah.
They just replaced the tax money.
Yeah.
So then where did the tax money go?
Yeah, they took the tax money away.
We were all told, I was here when they first proposed the lottery in the state, and we were told that it was going to be added to the money that was already being collected for education.
Mm-hmm.
So, there's a question there. There's a question.
Corrupt. It's all corrupt, Tom.
Politicians.
I thought I had the number, by the way, but I don't see it. All right. Well, Easter is coming up.
Next.
I have some things about the Easter traditions that I think you'll find interesting.
Okay.
Including Semina Santa. Or Semina Santa.
Semina Santa.
Semina Santa. Have you heard of this?
I heard it on the way in this morning.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be right back. Tom Davis joining us this morning. It's good to have you in the studio.
Thank you, Larry. It's great to be here.
And we'll be right back.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Fox News Radio, I'm Pat O'Neill. 8 people dead, 10 injured in the crash of a church van in Glades County, Florida.
Florida Highway Patrol officials say it happened just after midnight on Monday when the van ran a stop sign, crossed all lanes of Highway 27, and landed at a partially water-filled canal in a rural area.
Fox Radio's Tanya J. Powers. The Tuesday deadline fast approaching for Iran to agree on a nuclear program with the U.S. and 5 other nations. British Foreign Secretary Philip Hammond.
Iran has got to take a deep breath and make some tough decisions.
Among the sticking points, how long a deal would last, with the US reportedly pushing for at least 10 years.
Fox Radio's Simon Owen. Taylor Swift, the big winner at last night's iHeart Music Awards.
More than anything in the world, I just hope any of the fans who are watching know how much I adore you.
Swift wins Artist of the Year and Song of the Year for Shake It Off and Best Lyrics for her hit Blank Space. Fox News. We report, you decide.
Fox News Early Prime, breaking down business news and its impact on your bottom line. Your World with Neil Cavuto.
That's how I do business. That's why I am business.
Bold positions and brash opinions on the topics America is buzzing about. The Five.
How do you think this will set in with the American people?
This will be the pulse of the nation.
Washington insight and political know-how from the best in the Beltway. Special report with Brett Baer.
The epicenter of the political world is here.
The #1 place for fair and balanced coverage. Fox News Channel.
What's wrong with working hard to make our lives and our kids' lives better? Nothing. At Fox Business, we don't have a problem with success. We have a very big problem with those who get in the way of it. We don't come out of the box bashing those who make money, just the politicians stealing it and the bureaucracies wasting it. We're not just sitting behind a desk. We're out in the field, on the floor, with the folks. Because when a story moves forward, so do we.
Fox Business, the power to prosper. Check your local listings.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
This is a public notice. Local residents can now save thousands of dollars on their next car, truck, or SUV. It's not a tent sale, because no tent is big enough to hold this many cars. It's OcalaForSale.com. Say goodbye to sticker shock. OcalaForSale.com has thousands of vehicles with no stickers at all. But hurry, don't walk, don't run. Just sit down and log on to OcalaForSale.com. Prices and inventory change daily. Offer does not include dealer upcharge, undercutting, rust-proofing, factory surcharge, or delivery fee. See website for details.
Johnny, what are you doing in the bathroom? What are you saying? Wait, where are your toy cars? Oh no, tell me you didn't. Honey, call Mike Scott Plumbing.
I didn't do anything.
For once, that's true, but little Johnny flushed his toys down the toilet and now it's broke.
I mean, no. I'll get the phone. What's the toll-free number?
866-314-4443.
Got it. 866-314-4443.
Mike Scott Plumbing. If water runs through it, they do it. At Mike Scott Plumbing, from the moment you walk through the doors, it's evident that quality is key. From our fully stocked parts department to our fully trained service technicians who can help with anything from a clogged drain to your irrigation system and even servicing your entire septic system. Visit one of our beautiful showrooms in Hernando or in Wildwood and let us show you how to turn your kitchen and bath dreams into reality. Mike Scott Plumbing. If water runs through it, we do it.
Are you wasting hundreds or thousands of dollars on termite retreat fees? If you're not with Turner Pest Control, you probably are. Turner Pest Control offers the industry's only termite and pest control package that never charges retreat fees, ever. You can get started today for only $99. This is a value of $500 or more. This includes treatments, installation of monitoring stations, quarterly pest control, and a lifetime guarantee, all for an unbelievable low $99. Even if you have another pest control provider, visit turnerpest.com to find out how you can avoid paying those high termite retreat fees.
WWOCA,
The most trusted name in news, Fox News, every half hour, only on 96.3 FM, 1370 AM, The Source.
WOCA.
We are The Source, WOCA.
All right, 5 minutes after 8 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. It's Monday. Let's see what the temperature is here at the Paddock Mall. It is, what do you think it is? It was 40. It's 41 now. 41 degrees.
Warming right up.
Going up to 80 today.
Whoa.
Not bad. Did something just fall over? Did you hear something fall
No,
over?
it was the CBI guys. They're
The CVI guys.
delivering food. It's a food service truck out there, and he's putting up the
CBI.
food.
CBI. So Tom Davis is here from LifeSout Community Blood Center. Galen Unold is in Belize with his wife and 2 boys, and I trust that they're having a fun time. Probably snorkeling.
Or the big, what is it, the black hole snorkeling area?
Right, the blue hole. The blue hole. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see what the temperature is in Belize right now. Temperature in Belize. It's amazing what it's 72 right now.
72 in Belize.
72 degrees in Belize.
Are they on Eastern time?
Expected to reach 80 degrees. I don't know.
No, I think
it's 6 o'clock their time, so it's 2 hours behind us.
Yeah.
Oh, Mountain time then.
Mountain time then. Yeah.
Mountain time.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Tom is here representing LifeSouth, and we're going to talk about Easter. But first, I need to tell you that this segment is brought to you by Penn Flooring. Penn Flooring provides quality customer service with a family touch. They've been doing this for over 25 years. Their showroom is where you would go to see some samples, so you might make a decision about how you could remodel your home. The showroom is at 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the McKay-Williams Bridge.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
That's what it's called, McKay-Williams Bridge.
For 2 people. McKay used to be a governor.
And so did Williams.
Yes. Oh, did they? Oh,
both of them, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Kurt Kelly decided to assign both names to one bridge.
Okay.
Yeah.
We should have done one bridge per guy. That's what I think. We could have had a McKay Bridge. We could have had a Williams Bridge.
Yep.
Anyway, have you ever thought about running for office?
It crossed my mind.
Really?
Yeah.
What would you run
Commissioner? County commissioner? I think it's $70,000 a year. Not a bad paycheck.
That'd be a raise.
You should just do it just for the money.
Yeah.
Just for the money.
$70,000 a year to be a county commissioner.
Isn't that what it is?
Yeah, it is.
Not bad.
It is.
Yeah.
$70,000.
Wow.
You get paid.
Yeah, I noticed there's a couple of people running for Stan McLean's spot.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because Stan is going to run for state office.
Yeah, he's trying to take Baxley's.
Dennis Baxley's.
Right.
Yeah.
And what's Dennis doing? He's done term limits or something?
I don't know.
Can't remember.
I don't know.
We'll have to check it out.
Yeah.
All right.
Can I give the...
Oh, yeah, the blood report.
The blood report.
Yeah, what's the blood report?
The status of the blood. Actually, we're not doing too bad right now. We really, and again, it sounds like a broken record, we really need O positive, O negative, and we desperately need platelets. So if you can come down to LifeSouth at 1607 East Silver Springs Boulevard and donate platelets, we'd really like to see you because platelets only have a shelf life of 5 days.
Is that right?
Yeah. So you donate platelets today, you know that you've saved somebody's life this week.
Have you ever donated platelets?
Oh, all the time.
You do it all the time, huh?
Yeah. And you can do it every 2 weeks.
See, we were tricked and both of us failed the test. We can do whole blood, but for some reason we can't do platelets. Don't know why.
Blood coming back in.
Yeah,
They said
so
our
something
veins
to
would
return.
explode.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said our veins
Although they
would
did it for me one time. They did the Alex machine.
No, that's a double red.
But something goes back in.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So I don't know why they could do that, but not platelets.
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's a good question.
I don't know.
Good morning.
Good morning, mall walkers. Okay, Easter.
All right, Easter. First of all, the name Easter. Sometimes this is a controversial thing, the name Easter, and I'm not trying to say there's anything paganistic about it, but I'm just telling you where the word comes from. Christmas comes from the word Christ and the word Mass. So Christ makes sense.
Yeah.
Easter, however, not necessarily connected to the religious significance of the day. Most people agree, I guess there's a couple of different ideas here, that it comes from the fertility goddess known as Eostre, which was pronounced Easter. Eostre.
Fertility goddess. That's unusual.
Fertility goddess, yes. The goddess had 10 variants of her name, including Ostara, Easter, and Ostron, which made adding her as a, it's agreed, rather, I'm sorry, I read the wrong thing, that the root of her name comes from the word Easter, E-A-S-T-R-E, which means spring.
Okay.
So Easter meaning spring.
Spring.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I'll go for that.
So those are the whole, that's what I have here. The rabbit. Listen to the rabbit story. Why we have a rabbit on Easter.
How did the rabbit get connected with the egg?
Yes. Wait do you hear this. Wait do you hear this. I never heard this before.
Okay.
The Easter Bunny originated from Easter, the goddess, the fertility goddess that I just told you about.
I thought it was a spring, Robin.
Well, the word meant spring. Okay. But anyway, the story goes that once upon a time, Easter, the goddess, stumbled upon a bird dying from the cold in the snow. So she turned the bird into a bunny because it had a fluffy coat and it could stay warm and safe.
Oh.
So because it was once a bird, it still laid eggs. And so the rabbit decided to decorate the eggs and leave them as gifts for Easter. But of course, they were hidden, so Easter had to find them.
Oh, how neat. I love that story.
That's a nice
How come we
story.
never heard this?
Yes,
all these years?
exactly.
How come we never heard this story?
I've never heard it.
I never did either.
And how long has this been around, Larry? I mean, what, 3 weeks or?
I made it up this morning. No, I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, wow. This is a great story.
You know, because as a kid, you go hide Easter eggs.
Right.
Easter bunny.
Right.
That's
Wait
right.
a minute.
Why does the
bunny.
right.
I know.
Nobody ever knew that it was a bird that was freezing to death, and the goddess named Easter.
Turned the bird into a bunny.
Right.
But it still laid eggs.
Still laid eggs. It's like a platypus.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Platypus lays eggs.
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
You can have a platypus delivering. That should be a holiday animal.
The platypus bunny or the platypus eggs. Well, there are chickens that lay colored eggs.
Yeah,
Yes,
some different
there
colors.
are.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm distracted
Yeah.
here. Yes, there are. Robin's brother's chicken lays brown eggs.
Yes.
But that's it, right? Brown and white. There's no other color.
No, there's
Oh yes.
yes. I can't remember what it is. I used to know this guy a long time ago. He lived out in the desert. We called him Easter Egg Pete.
Do you know how to tell the color of an egg that a chicken will lay?
No, how?
By the color of its earlobes.
Earlobes, Robin?
Chickens.
Am I telling the truth?
I don't know.
I am.
I believe you.
I am.
I believe
Okay, let me look this up. Hold
The
on.
earlobes.
Hold on.
I didn't know they had
The
earlobes.
color of the earlobes. How can you tell
Do you really want to
what
get that close?
color
I'm going to have to tell
egg
my
a
brother.
chicken will lay?
That way
Okay,
he can
listen
check
to
it
this.
out.
Listen to this. I just typed it in. Frequently asked questions about chickens. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
You're waving, everybody. Let's see. Where's the thing about the color?
Let's see, we got sidetracked, Robin. We were talking Easter and
I know.
colored eggs.
Well, wait a minute. I wonder if I find the answer. I told you it was the earlobes, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because his lays brown eggs. He's got a couple different varieties.
Well, look at his earlobes. I bet you they're brown.
Yeah, I bet you're right. Next time I'm up there, I'm going to have to check out his chickens.
Chicken's
They
earlobes.
lay eggs every day up there, so
Yeah.
he just, collects them and
They live here in town?
No, he lives in Lottie, Florida, just north of Stark.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's
okay.
got 10 acres, and he's got chickens and garden and all that stuff.
Well, you look for one simple answer that gives you 100 different answers.
Well, while he's looking, Lottie, is that
Lottie.
L-O-D-I?
Lawtey.
Oh, okay.
Lottie, Florida.
Red earlobes equal brown eggs.
Okay.
Red earlobes equal brown eggs. White earlobes equal white eggs.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't say anything about the other colors.
Okay. Well, this is fascinating stuff.
It is.
Yeah, I like this.
The earlobes are huge too on a chicken.
Wow.
You want to see? Want to see a picture of them?
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me turn it around so you can see what I'm looking at. See on this monitor here. Yeah, just have to come over here, Tom.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I can turn it.
Oh,
See?
I see. Oh, and those are the ears.
See, the red earlobes equal the brown eggs, and
I never knew those were ears. I never knew that.
I never did either. They're ugly earlobes, aren't they?
Yeah.
They need earrings. They need something to make them pretty.
I never cared.
All right. Now, let me tell you about Semana Santa.
Okay, Semana Santa.
Semana, S-E-M-A-N-A, Semana Santa. Semana Santa. This is a myth and a legend behind Easter. Takes place around the world, mostly in Spain. Semana Santa, held within cities across Spain. Semana Santa means Holy Week. That's what it actually means. It's the period leading up to Easter Sunday, which is this week right now.
Okay.
And I'll tell you the rest when we come out of the break.
Oh, okay.
Because I have a break coming up.
Oh, okay.
Tom Davis is here from LifeSout. We're talking about some of the things about Easter you may not have known. We'll be right back.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. Beautiful day today with plenty of sunshine, the high 75 to 79. Tonight will be mainly clear with a low of 54 and then about 60 along the coast. Tomorrow, partly sunny and a bit warmer, the high 78 to 82. On Wednesday, intervals of clouds and sunshine, the high between 80 and 84. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Here's what you may have missed on the John Tesh Radio Show.
In a study involving more than 2,000 people, those with slimmer waistlines showed higher cognitive ability than those who were overweight or obese. Our pets improve our character and make us much better people. If your partner's the one who's stressed out, we know that you will be 25% more likely to be affected than a stranger would be. Yeah, be careful because stress is contagious.
Intelligence for your life on the John Tesh Radio Show. Don't miss this stuff.
Hey, I'm Gary. And I'm Eric. Did you know that Red Eye Radio is on WOCA The Source every night from 2 to 6 a.m. and it's live?
That's right. No tape shows here.
We know that the news doesn't sleep.
And neither do we. So we're here with you live from 2 till 6 a.m. every weekday. Call us 866-90-RED-EYE. So join me, Gary McNamara.
And me, Eric Harley, every weeknight to discuss the latest in news and entertainment.
Right here on WOCA The Source.
Hey, Matt, I know Sunrise Automotive does auto stuff, but I need some tires for my truck. Can you recommend someone?
Yes, I can. We do that.
No, I mean, I need them installed and balanced and all that.
Yep, we do that.
Well, my son needed his windows tinted.
Yep, we do that.
I need my seat replaced.
Yep, we do that too.
I need a new roof line, and a new spoiler, and a new trunk.
We can even do that too.
Okay, I get it. I suppose you can also do a radio show too, huh?
Well, as a matter of fact, join me every Monday at 10 for auto repair with personal care here on The Source.
Of course you do.
Good credits, bad credits. It's none of our business because we're not an auto dealer. We're not a bank. We're not your mother. We're OcalaForSale.com. Marion County's marketplace for cars, trucks, and SUVs. We've got thousands of sellers standing by to take your call. No middleman. But hurry, don't walk, don't run. Just sit down and log on to OcalaForSale.com. Prices and inventory change daily. Offer does not include dealer upcharge. Undercutting, rust proofing, factory surcharge, or delivery fee. See website for details.
Do you have areas that have started sagging or drooping? Is what you're looking at not quite the same as it was years ago? Are there enhancements you've been putting off? Is there serious damage you need fixed? Then call on us, Damage Control Services, when your roof is sagging and the drywall is drooping after a storm, or your home just needs some enhancements. From damage repairs to new construction, Damage Control Services is here to help.
18 minutes after 8 o'clock, nice looking Monday morning. Tom Davis is here from LifeSouth, joining Robin and I. It is currently at the Paddock Mall 42 degrees. Temperatures rising. Tom is sitting in for Galen Unold, who is in Belize, where it's 72 degrees and 2 hours earlier than us.
Yep. That's right.
So it must be nice. All right. So we're talking about Easter and some of the things you may not have known. So Semana Santa. Did I tell you about the rest of this? Semana Santa means Holy Week, the period leading up to Easter Sunday. Shops and stores, except for restaurants, are all closed for the whole week.
Really?
Yeah, that's what it says. 55 different churches take part in the festival, parading large floats that resemble Jesus in some way. There you go.
Wow.
The floats make their way from their church of origin to the cathedral and then back again. I guess the cathedral is like headquarters for churches, huh?
I guess.
In those areas?
You said predominantly Spain, right?
So in Spain, yeah. I think it's only Spain. Now, here's the Epitaphios Thrinos. The Epitaphios Thrinos is a Greek tradition. It's held on Good Friday. It means lamentation of the tomb. It is, in essence, a funeral service to respect the death of Jesus by reenacting the way he was buried after crucifixion.
Oh, my gosh.
Are you Jewish?
No.
No, okay. I didn't know.
No, I'm not.
That's the first time.
Easter ham.
Uh-huh.
Obviously, if you were Jewish, you wouldn't eat ham.
Right.
I have a joke, but I always mess it up. About the rabbi and the priest.
Okay.
I'll tell you later.
Yeah.
Let's see. Why do we have ham on Easter? Let's see. The story states that a wicked queen named Ishtar gave birth to a son named Tammuz. The son would become a hunter, but his career was cut short when he was killed by a wild pig.
Oh.
Presumably out of spite and maybe with a love for bacon mixed in, Ishtar designated a Sunday in which people could consume pig, and voila.
Oh, that's an awful story.
And it happened to be there at Easter.
Happened to be in Easter. However, there's another one that's probably more likely. Before the invention of refrigeration, pig meat was, not consumed during the winter month. It would be cured so it could be eaten during the springtime. And when did the curing finish? Right around Easter.
Oh,
springtime.
my gosh.
Yeah, right around springtime. So
Yeah.
that's probably the more likely one.
Yeah.
Now, Maundy Thursday is coming up this Thursday.
Right.
I never really understood what it meant.
No, I never did either.
What's the Last Supper of the Lord?
What's the
That's
word
true.
Maundy? Maundy?
I don't know. I just know what happened there. I don't
So in the United Kingdom, they have a custom called Maundy Money. Maundy Money. It began when Jesus gave the command that ye love one another after he washed the feet of his disciples, who probably felt that was a good thing. Okay. So it became a 4th century tradition where the poor would have their feet washed and were given clothing. But that stopped around the 18th century and was replaced by an allowance given to the poor, and that's called Maundy Money.
Oh, okay.
So today, a selection of elders receive a red and white purse. The red one contains legal currency, while the white one contains special symbolic Maundy coins. The people are selected by the amount of Christian service they have performed. So if you see some senior citizen suddenly taking a great interest in the church and goodwill approaching Easter, now you know why.
Oh, my gosh.
That would be in England.
Wow.
Or, and of course it's migrated from the UK to here, I'm sure.
Yeah, probably.
Do we have Maundy Money?
Maundy Money?
We don't.
On Thursday.
Yeah, so Maundy Money on Thursday.
Yeah.
So give money to somebody who's been doing some good things, and then you're following in the tradition.
Maybe that's where tithing started. Universal tithing.
Could be.
Let's see, the Pi Sanka eggs. Have you heard of the Pi Sanka eggs?
I have not.
Pysanka eggs.
Pysanka.
This is in the Ukraine. The Ukrainian Easter tradition of Pysanka eggs are a craft all by themselves. They're highly decorated eggs. They've been made during the Holy Week for generations. Even when Easter is nowhere near, people can't resist making them. While people once made eggs to ensure fertility and avoid fires and nasty spirits, today they take to the art form because it has an aesthetic allure. How do they differ from the regular ones? After designing a pattern on an uncooked or empty egg, it is dipped into a colored dye. Between the dyeing stages, craftsmen draw patterns on the egg, and voila, you have the Pysanka egg.
Now, this is a raw egg?
Sounds like it, doesn't it? Sounds like they empty it.
Yeah.
They empty the egg.
No, it's still in there because my mother's friend from Czechoslovakia, she gave her some of those eggs, and they're absolutely outstanding. And it dries up. The egg,
but they're
the inside
fragile,
will,
aren't they? Aren't
will
they fragile?
dry up. Not when the coating's on there, because hers are black and white with different intricate designs on it, and that somehow seals it, and then the inside dries up.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Had
very
not heard
very
that.
beautiful.
Somebody's
They're
calling in. Maybe they've
outstanding
got 2 cents. Good morning. You're on the air.
Yeah, usually the egg would be boiled, and then allowed to cool, and you dip it in vinegar so it'll accept the dye.
That's the way we do it.
Yeah,
I don't think
but
that's the same
not
thing
how
as the
they did it in
paisanka.
Ukraine.
But how do you keep the egg from going bad?
Wait, didn't I say that they? I thought it said that they took the
inside
egg
out.
stuff out.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm just telling you what my mother's friend does. from
Right. And Jim was telling us what we all do.
Yeah, we dip it in vinegar.
Isn't that egg dye made around here? Isn't that whole Easter Bunny stuff made in Ocala?
I think so. I think so.
There's a company here.
Brand.
Yeah, standard
Signature brand.
Signature brand.
And they make for the whole world.
Paz.
Paz, yeah.
One of their offshoots is one of their companies is Paz.
I believe so. Signature brands.
Have you heard of the hoe omelet?
We'll ask the lady in the stilettos when she comes on at 9:00.
It is spelled H-A-U-X.
Oh, okay.
The hoe omelet.
Okay. No, I have not.
The hoe omelet is a tradition in France. After Easter, all of the eggs that were not boiled are put together and a giant omelet is made, typically between 5,000 eggs and 6,000 eggs, usually between 21 quarts and 30 quarts of oil, 110 pounds of bacon, onion, and garlic, and they make a gigantic omelet and serve 1,000 people.
Wow.
That's the hoe omelet.
How wonderful is that?
Where is this in France?
That's in where in France? Hoe.
Oh, in Hoe.
In the city of Hoe.
H-A-U-X.
Okay.
H-A-U-X.
Okay, I gotta see where that is. I think that's
It's
pretty
in the
awesome.
city of Hoe, which is why it's called the hoe omelet.
Yeah, okay. If it had been Ocala, it'd have been the Ocala omelet.
I'm going to eat the hoe omelet, Mama. No, you're not.
No, you're not.
It's made for 1,000 people.
But I'm hungry this morning.
The Passion Play is a tradition. We used to have a Passion Play somewhere around here, but they don't do it anymore.
St. Augustine.
So the Passion Play. Do we have something at the Druid Hills? Don't they have something like that? Easter tableau or something?
Yeah, they do their Easter tableau.
Yeah.
Okay. And then finally, the Britannia Cocoa Nut Dancers for Easter.
Okay.
Britannia
Britannica.
Britannia Cocoa Nut.
Britannia.
Where is that?
The Cocoa Nut Dancers.
The Cocoa Nut Dancers.
The Britannia Cocoa Nut Dancers, also called Nutters, perform a folk dance from one town boundary to the other.
Mm-hmm.
They dance across the entire city of whatever city they're in.
Oh, okay. So they're
mostly
traveling.
back up England.
Oh.
They go to back up England.
Okay.
These names of these towns.
Yeah. I guess I got to do something in those towns, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
The Nutters swear that their blackened faces have nothing to do with racist attitudes. It is more of a commemorative thing. But I guess they put chocolate on their faces.
Oh, okay. Of course.
Ay, ay, ay.
Chocolate
Ay, ay, ay. The Britannia Cocoa Nut Dancers. Good morning. You're on the air.
Yes, the Druid Hills United Methodist Church has their 27th tableau. It's Thursday and Friday night from 8 o'clock until 9:30.
Oh,
yeah.
great.
Oh, we know. And exactly, that's will you drive through or walk through?
It's a drive-through, and it has the different scenes from the Holy Week,
Okay.
with the Last Supper and the garden and the road to Gethsemane and the crosses and the tomb and the whole story.
Okay, and it's a drive-through, and
It's a drive-through
at Druid Hills Methodist Church.
At the Druid Hills Church, yes, that's at 17th Street there in Lake Weir.
And Lake Weir. And what are the times on that again?
8 o'clock to 9:30.
Okay.
8 o'clock, that's when it gets dark. So.
Yeah. Good deal.
Thank you.
All right, very good.
Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Yeah, that is something, and they do the the pumpkin patch in October, and there's another thing. Don't they do the Christmas thing too?
Yeah, they do the Christmas story.
With the light thing, so.
Yeah.
Anyway, Tom, it goes too fast.
It does.
It goes too fast.
Wow, look at the time.
So where's the Bloodmobile today?
The Bloodmobile is going to be over at Hobby Lobby on 200, but also going to be at the Wilderness RV Park.
Where's that?
I'm not sure.
The Wilderness RV Park?
Yeah, I think it's out in the
Usually
forest.
RV parks aren't very wilderness-like.
I know.
Is that
I think
on
it's out in the
40?
forest.
Is
yeah,
that on East 40?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, yesterday we went
Over the bridge.
to Silver Springs. Sometimes we practice our music at Silver Springs.
Uh-huh.
And so yesterday we went there. We were remembering when, once upon a time, there was the Stations of the Cross or something like that at Silver Springs.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember that far back at all?
No. First time I went to Silver Springs, I was a little kid, and I don't remember that. And then...
Now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, now I have...
Do you go now at all? Yesterday there was a manatee there.
Was there really?
Yeah. Big manatee.
Uh-huh.
And there was one of the rangers kind of keeping an eye on it so that nobody would mess with it in his kayak.
Yeah, it was pretty neat.
That was...
The ranger was in the kayak, not the manatee.
Not the manatee? Okay. Well, I see you took a picture of him. You got to hang it on the wall.
Yeah, there he is.
You want a manatee calendar? We got a whole bunch of manatee calendars.
Oh, yeah, I'd love one.
Oh, excellent.
Anybody else want a manatee calendar?
We can give you a few.
Okay.
Okay.
We got a few.
We can give them away to donors at the center.
Nice.
There you go. Thank you, Tom. Be careful out there.
Thank you.
So you coming back tomorrow?
See you tomorrow.
All right. And if you can't get to donate at the Bloodmobile, you can go next door to the Cascades on Silver Springs Boulevard. That's where LifeSout is. And Denellen, where is it?
Right next door to Winn-Dixie.
Right next door to Winn-Dixie.
Dixie. Thank you, Tom.
Thank you, Larry. Robin.
We'll be right back.
Fox News Radio, I'm Pat O'Neill. 8 people dead, 10 injured in the crash of a church van in Glades County, Florida.
Florida Highway Patrol officials say it happened just after midnight on Monday when the van ran a stop sign, crossed all lanes of Highway 27, and landed at a partially water-filled canal in a rural area.
Fox Radio's Tanya J. Powers. The Tuesday deadline fast approaching for Iran to agree on a nuclear program with the U.S. and 5 other nations. British Foreign Secretary Philip Hammond.
Iran has got to take a deep breath and make some tough decisions.
Among the sticking points, how long a deal would last, with the US reportedly pushing for at least 10 years.
Fox Radio's Simon Owen. Taylor Swift, the big winner at last night's iHeart Music Awards.
More than anything in the world, I just hope any of the fans who are watching know how much I adore you.
Swift wins Artist of the Year and Song of the Year for Shake It Off and Best Lyrics for her hit Blank Space. Fox News. We report, you decide.
Fox News Early Prime, breaking down business news and its impact on your bottom line. Your World with Neil Cavuto.
That's how I do business. That's why I am business.
Bold positions and brash opinions on the topics America is buzzing about. The Five.
How do you think this will set in with the American people?
This will be the pulse of the nation. Washington insight and political know-how from the best in the Beltway. Special report with Brett Baer.
The epicenter of the political world is here.
The #1 place for fair and balanced coverage. Fox News Channel.
What's wrong with working hard to make our lives and our kids' lives better? Nothing. At Fox Business, we don't have a problem with success. We have a very big problem with those who get in the way of it. We don't come out of the box bashing those who make money, just the politicians stealing it and the bureaucracies wasting it. We're not just sitting behind a desk. We're out in the field, on the floor, with the folks. Because when a story moves forward, so do we.
Fox Business, the power to prosper. Check your local listings.
Howdy, folks. RL here for Dairy Queen, and this offer's good till 4 p.m. every day at Dairy Queen. A hot, juicy, char-grilled bacon cheeseburger, fried drink, and a sundae for just $5. Or try our famous chicken strips or wraps. Nobody offers all this quality and value but Dairy Queen, and this offer's good till 4 p.m. every day at Dairy Queen, Silver Springs, where we always treat you like kings and queens.
Hi, I'm Leah Caruso with Strive Rehabilitation, inviting you to join me Thursday at 11 a.m. for Health Matters. Ocala Health and Strive have teamed up to bring you the latest information on good health services available to you right here at home. This vital information will help you make informed decisions about your health. So don't forget to join me here at 11 a.m. Thursday. It's news you can use from Ocala Health, Strive, and your friends here at WOCA.
Hi, I'm Seth with AA Lock, Dock, and Security. Have you ever thought about the locks or security on your house or business? Have you ever wondered why the keys to your new car cost so much? Well, at AA Lock, Dock, and Security, we can help with securing your valuables. We can even replace those expensive transponder keys. We can give you the knowledge that no one else will. Call AA Lock, Dock, and Security at 867-1965. That's 867-1965.
Your weekends are getting a little retool.
Swear to God, not making a joke.
Check this out. New shows? Check. Some new talent? Check. Let's welcome the guys.
Let's get it going.
Arnie Spanier.
Unbelievable.
TJ Reeves.
This is what you get.
Your weekends are on fire.
Because that's how exotic it is.
Get it for less at the DIY Home Center outlet. Get top quality real wood cabinets the same or less than the big box stores are selling the cheap stuff. And that's not all. Drywalls for big box stores are $6.47 a pound. At DIY, only $4.99. Plus, DIY has the largest selection of mobile home parts and accessories anywhere. From carpet to doors, get the DIY supplies you need for less. The DIY Home Center outlet. We are your building material closeout store. 2191 Northwest 10th Street, just 2 miles east of I-75.
What are the most common questions those nearing retirement are asking? Will I outlive my money? Retirement questions like these and many more will be answered every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. on Planning for a Better and Safer Retirement with hosts Francois and Julian Pozenet. Francois and Julian will help you put your retirement puzzle together. Catch Planning for a Better and Safer Retirement Saturdays at 9 a.m. on Ocala's News Talk, The Source 96.3 FM and 1370 AM.
Ocala's information station, 1370 WOCA.
Ocala.